On this edition of the State Champs High School Sports Show, we traveled across the great states of Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana to bring you jaw-dropping highlights of high school soccer, golf, and volleyball. Get ready, State Champs starts now. Hello everyone and welcome inside the SESN studios for another edition of the State Champs High School Sports Show. I'm your host, Jenna Rose. This crazy year is nearing an end as we now find ourselves in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If someone you know or love has been impacted by this disease, there are plenty of ways you can support the fight. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University, where theory meets practice. Today, we'll kick things off in the great state of Michigan.
I'm Kevin Trzynski coming to you from Ann Arbor for this SEC Red Division matchup between crosstown rivals Skyline and Pioneer. The Eagles of Skyline are one of the top teams in the state, and they wasted no time opening up the scoring with senior forward Peter Pecquois slipping this one through the challenge. Eagles up 1-0 8 minutes into the contest. Less than 10 minutes left in the half. The Pioneers would tie this baby up thanks to the cross by senior Jack Yerkes and off the right boot and into the back of the net. Dan Gutenberg getting the job done. Game tied. Pioneers won. Skyline won. Still in the first half, and Pioneer is awarded the free kick taken by senior Garrett Shroud. That kick is off and a beaut. Senior James Cameron thinking with his head and into the back of the net. Pioneer takes the lead 2-1 at the half. 10 minutes into the second, Skyline on the attack. Pioneer keeper Zach Wilhelm playing very aggressive, trying to keep the pressure on the ball, but Peter Pecquois will settle it and cross it to a diving Gabe Kalman. Off his head, hitting the twine. The senior ties his game up at 2-2. More from the Eagle, Gabe Kalman. The senior makes a beeline straight to the net, running past all sorts of defenders. Wilhelm will come out to challenge, but Kalman is on a mission to score, and he will do just that. Skyline comes from behind to defeat Pioneer. 3-2 your final score.
It was a beautiful fall day for the girls golf Division I regionals at Lapeer Country Club. I'm Greg Molson with the highlights, and let's start with Grand Blanc looking to make up for last year's runner-up finish when the Bobcats lost to Okemos by just one shot. The Cats are led by Kate Brody, knocking down the birdie putt on the 12th. The super sophomore leading the way, but Grand Blanc's strength is its depth. Taylor Condell was one of 3 Bobcats shooting in the 80s. She had an 80. The top competition would come from Heartland and Brighton. Maggie Patila set the pace for the Bulldogs, shooting a 77, leading Brighton to a second-place finish in the team race. As the Cats held off the Dogs, Brody and Grand Blanc shooting a team score of 326 to beat Brighton by 8 shots, with Heartland coming in third. All 3 teams qualify for states.
I'm really excited. We lost by 1 last year, so coming back and winning, which it was a big goal of ours, and we've all played pretty well today, so I think everybody's really happy with winning. It was one of our goals from the season, so everyone's pretty excited.
We're pretty deep this year, pretty solid. And again, my seniors and stuff come through, so it's a team effort out there.
In the individual race, Brody shot a 74, giving her the lead in the clubhouse when she finished. But still out on the course, Holt's Natita Herr had a 5-shot lead. That gap would tighten, however, after her triple bogey the 12th and followed with another bogey on the 13th. She then needed to par the final 2 holes to hold on for the win. She starts with a nice 40-foot putt on the 14th to set up an easy 2-putt. Then on her final hole, she had to get up and down from right short of the green to win. And check out this shot. That gave Natita her medalist honors with a 73.
I was a little bit pressured, but I just had to keep my tempo in mind and then just hit the shot. It means a lot. I put a lot of hard work into this. I practiced a lot, so it means a lot. I'm very happy to win the regionals this year.
I'm Jenna Rose, and we go to Lake Erie Metro Park for a Downriver League cross-country tri-meet. Gibraltar Carlson, Trenton, and Wyandotte Roosevelt competing in this one.
Runner set!
And we begin with the boys. The sophomore Michael McCooch from Wyandotte Roosevelt would jump out to the lead and never look back as he would win by a minute with a time of 17 minutes and 16 seconds. Trenton's Ethan Rooney, Owen Peterson, and Dallas Wilson would finish in the top 5 as the Trojans would go on to win the team portion of the tri-meet. Now to the ladies. Another sophomore repping Wyandotte Roosevelt was Samantha Cost as she separated herself from the pack as she would go on to win with a time of 20 minutes. The Marauders from Gibraltar Carlson had Grace Norton, Ariana Pate, and Julia Mills placed in the top 5 as they went on to win the tri-meet. Hey there, high school sports fans. I'm inviting you to kick off your week every Monday with the State Champs Extra Point Show. Each weekend, State Champs takes the field to bring you the best football highlights from Ohio, Indiana, and now the state of Michigan. Catch State Champs Extra Point Mondays on our website, statechampsnetwork.com, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and by downloading the free State Champs app on Apple and Android devices. To watch on your television, check us out on your Amazon Fire Stick and all Roku-enabled devices.
Earlier this season, when Anthony Wayne hosted PERRYSBURG, the Generals, who are atop the Northern Lakes League, swept the Yellow Jackets in 3 straight sets. However, with the state tournament looming, revenge is on the Yellow Jackets' minds as they try to take down the 13th ranked team in the state. Anthony Wayne's Allie Denman with the hot hand in the first set, an ace to put the Generals ahead. However, they need overtime points just in the first frame. General Taylor Russell with service. Yellow Jackets set up junior Julia Beer on the outside. Then it's Kenzie Corcoran at the net with a stinger. Blocked by a PERRYSBURG wall. Leah Baldwin makes the contact. Point, Yellow Jackets. Set point here. PERRYSBURG is ahead. Russell looking to end this play at the net. Too much. Hit is out of bounds, and PERRYSBURG's revenge night takes set 1, 28-26. Denman again serving. PERRYSBURG hit detours off Anthony Wayne blockers, sets up Lauren Curry. Too much heat for the back row. Generals grab set 2, 25-9. Russell, a University of Dayton commit with service. Jackets manage a free ball back over to the General side. Sophomore Ava Horn finding a way to make an impact here. Her hit has too much heat. Generals take set 3, 25-16. Fourth set, PERRYSBURG trying to keep this game alive. Junior Emily Seymour in the middle throws Anthony Wayne off balance. They recover. Seymour again gets a hand on a Taylor Russell hit, but no one behind to back her up. Anthony Wayne gets the fourth set in extra points again, 28-26, and win the match 3-1 in exhausting fashion to stay on top of the NLL at 10-1.
Oh, it was very exhausting, but you know what? When they pick up that pace and even going into overtime, the energy that they had for the second overtime in 4 matches, that's amazing that they maintained that.
Really, it's really hot in here. I'm dripping sweat, and then especially with the long week that we have. And last night it was a late game. We were out in Findlay, so we got back late, and having this exhausting and tough game right after. Whew.
I'm Chuck Pellerito, and we check out some tennis action from the Columbus area now as the Upper Arlington Golden Bears took on the New Albany Eagles. We start things off in number 2 singles with Carrie Hollenbaugh from the Eagles and Megan Basil from the Golden Bears. Good back and forth action before Hollenbaugh with a nice drop shot for the point. And another good rally here, but Hollenbaugh has this one land just long as Basil wins this match in 2 sets. Next up in number 1 singles is Ella Hazelbaker for Upper Arlington and Madison Spies for New Albany. Hazelbaker with an early advantage, smashing this lob shot right back at Spies. And check out Spies putting a lot of backspin on this drop shot to get it to stop on a dime and take a lead. Hazelbaker would end up losing this match due to injury, but not before she got aggressive, moved up and dropped this one on the opposite side of the court. And we'll finish up with the number 1 doubles. The teams of Noah Miser and Ava Richard for the Golden Bears took on Demi Shostak and Helen Wang for the Eagles. Quick reaction by Wang gives the Eagles an early edge. But the Golden Bears would repay the favor and get a point the same way, as Upper Arlington Golden Bears go on to take this meet.
I'm Jeff Heisner in Rocky River, where the Lutheran West Longhorns hosting the Beechwood Bison. The league title on the line. The Bison in control in the first half, and on the corner kick, Luke Bennett, the right man in the right spot, finds the goal to give Beechwood a 1-0 lead. The game stays that way until the second half. Braden Lamb on the free kick, bends it around the defenders. That ties the game at 1. Just the start of a big night for the sophomore midfielder. Later, the Bison take the lead back on another corner kick. Jack Pettit, the header for the goal, and Beechwood is right back on top, 2-1. Tyler DeSempler then with some good work at the other end. Watch this, the cross in front to freshman Carter Bonacci. The Longhorns tie it back up. And a couple minutes later, DeSempler with another chance, splits the defense and scores the go-ahead goal. The Longhorn fans are loving it. And then it's Braden Lamb putting the capper on this one, scoring on the free kick while the Bison were still trying to get lined up. That's how it ends, 4-2, Lutheran West over Beechwood. The Longhorns improved to 9-4 and are now conference champions.
It feels amazing, and tomorrow I'm going to be waking up a champion with me and my boys, and it's going to be great.
When they come down your throat down on the first couple minutes there, it's really difficult for you to come back. And we've been preaching a lot of different things this year, and adversity was one of them. We've been searching for that comeback win all year, and even going down a couple times, we were able to come back and be able to put the pressure on them. We really enjoyed seeing that from our gentlemen.
Did you record an unbelievable touchdown, a game-winning goal, or just a proud parent moment? Then we want your clip. Upload your video to the brand new State Champs Network app so we can feature it on one of our shows and give your player, team, and school the recognition they deserve. All it takes is just a few easy clicks, and every clip that is submitted will automatically be eligible for prizes. Download the State Champs Network app today for iPhone and Android devices.
I'm Grant Pugh reporting from Crawfordsville, Indiana for Terre Haute South facing Fountain Central in the regional championship. Kanan Sellers at 1 singles. How about that serve? Pretty much unreturnable. He's in the far court here and setting up this cross-court winner. Kanan wins in straight sets, 6-love, 6-love. Matthew Roberts at 2 singles. He's been a veteran presence, comes to the net, eventually puts away the overhead smash. Roberts a winner as well, 6-love, 6-2 for the Braves. Over at an adjacent court for Caleb Morris at 3 singles, mixing up his returns. First the backhand with touch. That sets up the big forehand winner coming up right here. Morris wins 6-love, 6-love. How about that? At 1 doubles, the team of Cam Farrow and Jonathan Stadler had the longest match of the day. Watch this, an underhand serve. You don't see that very often. Great idea, leads to a win for this duo. And last but not least, 2 doubles, the team of Stephen Calababi and Walker Forsyth were dialed in, ensuring that South gets the sweep. 5-0 the final in this match. This is becoming a familiar sight. The Braves won another tennis trophy, another regional championship. They advance to the semi-state in Center Grove on Saturday.
I'm Glenn Marini in the Fort Wayne area for State Champs Sports. Indiana Soccer Hall of Fame coach Raleigh Clements passing away earlier this week. His Chargers facing Northrop in 3A sectional play at DeKalb. The team holding a 33-second moment of silence to start the game to honor his 33 years of coaching the Chargers, and, well, then Carroll got to work. It was 1-0 when Braden Macy made it 2-0 in the 34th minute. A minute later, Macy again, part of a hat trick for him, 3-0. Then in the 37th minute, Jacob Butler curves in a beauty. It was 4-0 Carroll Chargers at the half. Second half, a little icing on the cake. You're going to see Seth Fisher with the finish as the Chargers do their former coach proud, winning 9-0 over the Bruins of Northrop. Here's Rylan Lockmuller and Braden Macy on dedicating the win to the late Raleigh Clemens.
It means everything to us, facing the Nudes Monday night and the Tuesday, it's just, it hurts, and we come and we realize what we need to do, and, with the passing of our coach, it means a lot just going out there and getting the win.
This was, I feel like, a much needed win to show Raleigh that we he was in our hearts the whole time, and that win was for him.
Carroll advancing to the sectional championship game. They'll face Snyder at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Huge volleyball matchup in Fort Wayne. Bishop Dwenger ranked third in the state in 3A. Saints 6-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference coming into this one. Meanwhile, Concordia 5-0 in the SAC coming in. First game, Saints on the attack. Junior Eva Hudson is committed to play college volleyball at Notre Dame, and that is why. Hudson leading the way with a match-high 16 kills. Concordia, though, firing back. It's Anaya Martin in the middle. The junior tied for the team high with 8 kills. Then it's the freshman move-in from Michigan, Jersey Lawyer from the back row. She tied with Martin to lead the cadets with 8 kills. However, Hudson, she was simply too much. Another screamer from the Bishop Dwenger Jr., and Dwenger wins game 1, 25-15 over the cadets. Now, game 2, the cadets come out having some fun. You're going to see senior Maya Williams with some great location right there, and then a little camera time for Maya as well. But Dwenger not to be outdone. Senior Molly Wigginton doing things at the net for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. She had 5 kills, did Wigginton. And then you'll see the Saints go to who else but Miss Hudson as Dwenger takes game 2, 25-20. Saints would take game 3 to sweep 3-0 as they improved to 25-2 overall. More importantly, Dwenger finishing 7-0 in conference play to clinch the SAC title.
Now it's time to take a look inside Lawrence Tech. Since the campus reopened at the end of August, the entire LTU staff has been working hard to keep students safe by enforcing strict COVID-19 protocols. Nowhere is that more evident than at the Blue Devil Cafe, where the dining services team has increased their already rigorous policies to provide delicious and nutritious meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their chefs stand ready to serve up a variety of menu items, including fresh entrees and salads, international cuisine, pasta, pizza, vegetarian options, and so much more. They will even customize items based on dietary restrictions. Besides the campus-wide mandatory screening, surveys, and masks, some of the big changes at the cafe include a mandatory carry-out policy to comply with social distancing efforts. The staff has also started delivering meals to students who must quarantine in their dorm rooms. For more information about the Blue Devil Cafe, visit Lawrence Tech's website at ltu.edu.
That's all we have for this week's episode of the State Champs High School Sports Show. New episodes air every single Friday. For more exclusive weekly high school sports highlights that you didn't see on the show, you can find them on the individual social media channels for each state. Search State Champs Michigan, State Champs Indiana, or State Champs Ohio on your favorite platform. Watch it all at statechampsnetwork.com or by downloading the State Champs Sports Network app. I'm Jenna Rose, and I'll see you next Friday.
State Champs High School Sports Show is proudly presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare.